All right, guys, what's going on? I'm starting a little early because I know that there's going to be a lot of questions, which is totally fine. I am here to answer them. I just need to set this last piece of the live stream up. There's Ali. What's going on? What's going on? All right, so I am going to start my workout in about a minute or so, roughly. Let me see if the everything's set up. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect for anybody that is tuning in. I'm going to make this a community post. So my YouTube editor hit me up, and he has a personal issue. So I have to. The 5 videos I gave to him are just kind of sitting in limbo. So what I'm gonna do is I really need to get you guys that video. So I'm going to do my best to upload the unboxing and try and get the chest press video out as soon as possible because I'm kind of getting all this thrown on me last minute. I mean, it is what it is. I will not sacrifice quality. I'll take as long as I need to make sure it looks smooth. All right. But it's not part of the how it was supposed to go. But I promise I will get those out to you. I know how it must feel to just be kept in suspense. Trust me, that was not my intention. This is just life being life. But I was like, dang, man, I want to get y'all the videos. Like I'm hyped too. I'm hyped too. All right. And then the review is coming next week. If you want to see a review in the meantime, though, I just saw Red Delta Project. Red Delta Project also covers Isochain and IsoMax content, not to the degree that I do, but he does have a review out. So if you want to check out a review, check out his before mine drops next week. I think we are good, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna start with the bench press, chest press. We call it chest press, no bench, right? All right, so let's do this. I went absolutely wild last night. I got 272. I don't know what's gonna happen today, but we'll see. So here's what I really love about this. Man, that lighting is perfect. Right. So let's see here. Look at how smooth this is. When you set it up, and you guys are gonna see this in my IsoMax chest press video. How you set this up is so smooth, guys. It's so smooth. Or you just want to make sure that you put it around your lat, not the midsection, right? So check this out. What I do is I pull it all the way up here. So you see this, like you see where my armpit is? So it's like right here, then bring it around. All right. So for my bust size, I come in right around strap 10. Because I ended with this yesterday. So I'm going to smooth this around, have it come in like this. Kind of tight, still getting kind of used to it. And this is why I really wanted to, all right, so the opposite way. This is why I wanted to wait a whole week to really get used to the IsoMax. I didn't want to just drop a review after 2 days of using it. I just don't think that's, I don't know. That's just me, but I'd rather give you guys the most in-depth review after multiple uses of it. Okay, there we go. So you see this? I'm on strap 10. You see that? All right, and then I'm going to put the strap that the IsoMax handle is going to go on at strap 11. Pec press, yes. All right. Turn on the unit. Unit feels so solid, by the way. I mean, I'm looking at the Isochain one right here. Not that that's not solid, but I mean, yo, this is solid. All right, so let's get rolled up here. What did 272? I will do my best to hit 272. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna just do my best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 72. All right, blink once, blink twice. It's upside down. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. Whoo! Woo! 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got beeps. Yeah, I'll take it. 275. I'll take that. Yo, let me tell y'all, that feels so smooth. It doesn't feel weird. It doesn't feel like you're forcing it. They got it right. They got it right. Just make sure that it's here. It has to be here, right? Is if you have it lower, then it's going to start to transition to mainly delts. Okay, and you're gonna feel a lot of pressure in your shoulders, which is great if you're trying to build your shoulders, but that's not the chest press that we've been waiting 2 years for. Very great exercise. I can't wait to cover that for us in its own video. But 275, so I'm +3. Hopefully I can be plus on everything else, but I mean, let's be honest, we know life doesn't really work that way, right? All right, let's see. So I usually end or start my IsoMax sessions. This is only today's day 5. With the bench, because it's the only one where we take it off the base plate, right? So I'm going to now start at strap 28. So I found that instead of CL abbreviations for chain link, I've just put it to S for strap because it's a strap. It just really seems smooth. I'll be honest, I'm kind of like disappointed with, I don't know, with my bench. Like I thought it would be better, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, it's going to be better. Using this is going to be better, right? All right, let's see. Strap 28. So what you guys are going to see me do is work down the strap. So like today is working down the strap. Tomorrow is working up the strap. I just find that really works smoothly for me. Okay, so check this out. Look at how easy this is. Right? All you do, just kind of bring it through the bottom. And they made it so easy. Oh, whoops. I want the numbers facing out. Come around. Take this snap hook. 1, a 2, a 3. I am that old, yes. And there we are. Okay. So I'm going to bring this forward. Actually, I'm going to bring this back so you guys can see. Let's see. So right here. Man, I should do all my live streams on my laptop. It's so much better than my phone. Okay. Let's do this. Boom. Let me see if you guys can see the top because I'm going to be out here. Okay. Bring it back a little bit farther. All right, cool. My number 120.4. I'm trying to beat. I really am focusing on my near lockout phase. I was trying to take a page from Bruce Lee with his press lockout and press start. So that's what I'm aiming to replicate. My barbell overhead press has gotten better. I'm doing this. And then you guys are going to see me do a lower shoulder press as well, which I also like. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. I'm like right at the ceiling here. Here we go. 3, 2. What'd I get? 124. Oh man, this is the start of a good day here, yo. This is the start of a good day. 120.4, now I'm 124.6. Okay, so now I'm gonna go down a little bit to strap 22 for shoulder press. And just a reminder, guys, when I finish this, I'm going to be opening up for questions because I know we have a lot of them. I feel like I pretty much have a good basis for the IsoMax at this point. But yeah, all right. So just let you know, we do have the Q&A after the workout. 214 and strap 22. In the meantime, I will use my limited vision as I do not have the greatest eyesight. We have comments. I didn't see any. It certainly looks a little bit different. It is. Can you use the Isochain bar with the IsoMax strap? I've not tried that yet. I'm sure we can though. Does it feel like you're cutting into your skin with all that? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It looked like that though, right? On like the images and stuff, and maybe how I just did it. It looks like it's really uncomfortable. No, it's smooth. It's smooth. How long does the session typically last for you? My 8 exercises, if I wasn't recording this and taking the time to talk in between, it takes me about 6 to 8 minutes. So you change numbers to work through different ranges of motion isometrically. Yes. Just coming off a lower back injury, would you recommend strengthening muscle before I use the IsoMax? Yes. Strengthen up your glutes, strengthen up your core, strengthen up your hip flexors, and strengthen up your spinal erector itself. You want to strengthen up what's called the LPHC. It's a lumbar, pelvic, hip, and core system. That's what I have done to strengthen up my lower back. For OG subscribers, y'all are probably used to me having lower back issues for the majority of the channel's life, and they're gone because I've took a lot of time to really focus on my LPHC. I don't have any lower back problems at all. All right, let's see. The unit turned off. All right, 214. From this low position, it kind of feels like a chest press. Kind of. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Woo! 231. Let's go. Oh, I was not expecting that. Woo! Let's go. Give me them gains, boy. All right. Okay. Calf raise, strap 8. Oh, I don't know about this, guy. I don't know. We'll see. Strap 8. This is the calf raise. Does anybody else feel like the calf raise is hit or miss? Not as far as like the gains you get from it. That's fine, but like the feeling. You know what I mean? Like the feeling. Like some days it'll just feel like on point, and then some days it's just like, oh, this is trash. And then the on point days are like your worst days, and like the trash days are like your record high numbers. Okay. All right. So 45. We shall see. All right, let's do this. Oh my God. Mini calf cramp. Fucking 517. Yo, I don't know what it is. Y'all are giving me power. All right. Y'all are giving me power. I don't know. Thank you. Oh my God. Definitely record high so far. Just 448, 463, 449, 485, 517 today. Sometimes that's how it is. We just wanted to go like this. I've mentioned in a lot of videos, like we wanted to go linearly. That's just not how it works in real life. It's got to go like, Okay. Shrug is the same. Strap number 8, 466. Oh my God. My calves. Oh my God. They're tight. Okay. I want to tell you guys something about these 2 exercises I just did after this shrug. Wow. 476. Oh man, oh, I need a minute. Woo, woo, woo. 466.8 yesterday. 476.8. Wow. Wow. Hold on, before I go into the next one, I just want to check the comments. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you've never done OI before, yo, I'm telling you, this ain't like lifting. It's a whole different beast. Also curious as to how moving up numbers on the strap as opposed to moving down creates adaptations for training isometrics. Do you mean the strap number? Like the strap number on here? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like the number that we get on the display? Do you feel the strap has more flex when compared to the chain? Flex like, not sure what you mean. Like, do you mean like the strap? Like, is this like do you mean the quality? Quality is solid. I mean, it feels really like a moving. You ever move equipment, and you need a ratchet strap to like hold a refrigerator in place? Like, you know how like firm those straps are, or like the furniture and the equipment would just end up sprawling all over the moving truck. Them ratchet straps, it feels like a ratchet strap. Oh, those are days. Calf raises. This term trashing me into. Okay, I'm not the same. All right, we're the same. Trying to go Super Saiyan, man. Oh my God, this thing is the closest thing to a Dragon Ball Z scatter. I'm gonna take that to the grave. Okay, row. My favorite exercise on the IsoMax. Okay, I'm gonna go from strap 8 to strap 7. Oh my God, guys! Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. What we got here? 348. I'm gonna set the load at 348. I have a feeling, guys, I'm going to get higher than 348, personally. I have a feeling. I have a feeling inside my bones. All right, ready? Oh, heard them beeps. 418. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, I don't know. I must have slept right. I still got a little COVID going on. Wow. Let's go. Okay, here's a real challenge. RDL and hack squat, strap 1. The hack squat is going to be the toughest one, but it's been so good for my knees. 490. I don't know. Let's see. And then RDL 469 I pulled yesterday. We'll see what happens. I love how RDL feels. Oh my God, guys. RDL feels so smooth on here at strap 1. So smooth. All right. All right, so we're going to do hack lift first. Set it to 490. Hack lift feels a little odd because I'm on strap 1. Chain link 1 and strap 1 are not the same. We're going to go over that. There's going to be a video on that later. They are not the same. Because it's like, what, 50-something chain, 60-something or whatever chain link. It's only 35 straps. Okay, here we go. It's kind of a little awkward, but we'll see what happens here. All right. Oh no, I mean, so far I beat every single one. My lower back's starting to get tired. Not pain, just tired. I'm sure I'm not the only one, right? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Oh. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Ah! Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, I saw the number. Oh my God, yo! 534. Oh my God. Yo, what? 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 Yee! Woo! Woo! I feel it in my knees. Not in a bad way, just like it's like this pressure that builds up. And whenever I feel that, I'm telling you, like my knees, they just feel so good after the session. And if you ever had bad knees, it's like the opposite. I really don't know how to explain. It's good. My God, it's good. Okay, last exercise. RDL. All right, 469 is what I pulled last night. All right. Normally I do them like midday, like 12s. I train clients from like 8 a.m. to noon. I have a break from noon to 4. I train my evening clients from like 4 to 8. And so like in that 12 to 4 area, I like to do that because then I lift at night. So that way they don't run into each other. All right. This is it, guys. Last exercise. Let's do it. Let's go. Whew. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to go with 475. Let's see. I am not holding back. This is everything I have. 3, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Ah! Oh, 491. Wow. Oh, I should have recorded this for YouTube Shorts. Holy shit. Oh my God. Yo, you guys gave me the strength to do that. You guys gave me the strength to do that. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. Oh. Okay. I need some water. Okay. I'm about to look at these comments. Oh my God. There is nothing like an OI session. I'm telling you, it's just a different session. Okay. Do I train? Hold on. Okay, is there a way to get the free? Wait, I missed something. Okay. Them cat those are ridiculous. I'm trying, man. I'm really trying with that. Is there a way to get the free ebook if you have not purchased the IsoMax yet? I am not sure. I would go on the Facebook group and ask John DeCane and see if you're able to get it. I don't know. I got mine with the IsoMax, so I'm not sure how it would go out of order like that. We'll have to read up on all that it does and compare it to the Isochain. Wait for that video, guys, on the freaking IsoMax and Isochain comparison, because there are some differences. Let me see if I get a better lighting now that I'm done working out. Yeah, there you go. Forgive my mess. We're changing up the basement. Okay. Good money, man. Yo, I'm telling. I love it. This is like when I finished in the weight room. Like I feel like I accomplished something. I did not expect those numbers at all. Holy crap! I'll even show you guys the numbers last couple days. Okay. The strap number is okay. Hey, Ali. Is there more give? No. No. It feels solid. And that was one of my concerns. Also, it's just like, all right, we're going to a strap, and I mean, there are some pretty strong individuals. I don't know if you guys have seen on like Facebook, and even other YouTubers now are starting to use it. And these are big boys. So we would automatically assume, right, that they would make a device that it's not just gonna pop when you put somebody strong on it, right? Because we're not gonna break this chain. It's not happening. But when I saw that they were going with the straps, I'm like, okay. I mean, you know, I'm assuming that you guys know what you're doing in the R&D department. But I mean, they are. Those straps are not going anywhere. Those are super solid and strong. So I'm gonna go over that in the review video. Do I train all three positions, top, middle, and bottom? No. Right now, all I'm doing is I'm training into positions that I'm stuck on in the weight room, that I feel that I need help. So in other programs that I've done for the Isochain, and it's going to transition into the IsoMax as well. I've done all three positions. Some I've done two, some I've just done one. Right now, I just want to focus on my sticking points. I don't know if you saw my sticking point video where I talked about that, but that's what I'm focused on right now. Like, so for bench, like right there, that's where I tend to get caught when I'm in the weight room. So I want to work on that. What about the stand, bro? When you did the calf raise, it was a little bent. Thought it was going to snap like a twig. Good point. So I noticed that the second day when I did a recording and I saw it happen with the shrug, which is it's the same strap. So let me bring this up real quick. Oh, please, I almost dropped the Isochain ball. So this is my Isochain base plate. So you see how bent that is? So that came over the course of months that it became warped. And at first I was concerned about it, and now not so much. I mean, with this, I feel like they have to be designed to have some give, right? Or it would just end up snapping. I know that when they designed this, they had to have designed this with that in mind, that as we start to get forces in the multiple hundreds, that there's going to be some give. And I really don't think that that's a bad thing. It's kind of like, I don't know if this is the right analogy, but you know how like suspension bridges and buildings have to have some give. If they were like super solid, they would just crumble to the ground once like a strong wind comes or like the earthquake comes. So those buildings have to have like a little bit of give. Obviously not too much, it would just crumble to begin with. I'm not an architect, but I'm assuming that that's what's going on here. I don't really know too much about structure as far as these types of things are concerned, so I can't really say for sure. So I need to look a little bit more into that before before I make a video on it. But it's not really like, it's super flat right now. Over time, it is going to have a little bit of a warp, but it's definitely not going to affect your workout. It's not going to affect the legitimacy, and it's not going to affect the strength gains that you get. I definitely like the prospect of, holy crap, I need water. Sorry, hold on. I definitely like the prospect of building up raw isometric strength with the IsoMax. Just gonna have to save up and eventually invest in one because I want to build some raw strength, and this would be the thing to do it with for sure. Yep, definitely save up. I know that Dragon Door has payment plans also. 534, good money, yeah, man. Yo, today was such a good day. Can it handle that much pressure? Yes. So the bar can handle up to 999 pounds of force. When they created this, Paul Wade and John DeCane put their heads together, and they knew that, you know, as we start to get stronger, the device had to be able to handle that amount of strength. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to sell it, right? So it has to be able to back up the claims. There's someone on the Facebook page that got in the nines doing something. Well, I don't know what they were doing. I think it was some type of deadlift or whatever. And it was at a higher chain link. It's just absolutely wild. But that held up. Base plate held up, you know, so it can handle that much. Have you ever checked to see the speed gains made from it? No. I really do want to. I want to make a sprint video But I'm not exactly sure how I would go about doing that. I feel like I would need someone who's into sprinting, and have them send me a before and after video, and then we link up on the channel, and then we kind of talk about it. Just because I feel like I've been doing this and I haven't really stopped. So I don't know if I would be the one that could do a before and after properly with that as far as speed. In terms of my earlier question, I was referring to the strap numbers in terms of what moving up numbers as opposed to moving down numbers does for you on your training schedule. Uh-oh, I lost it. Okay. Moving up numbers as opposed to moving down numbers for you. Well, as far as the strap is concerned, like, I don't know. I'm still somewhat confused by that question because I kind of don't get it. I was referring to the strap numbers in terms of what moving up numbers as opposed to moving down numbers does. Oh yeah, never mind. All right, we're good. So moving down, let me just take it off for you. Okay, so international games, you were referring to these, right? So moving up and moving down numbers. So it's kind of like the video that I dropped last year on is it angle specific, right? So when we are training in an angle, we are getting really good at that angle, and we're going to have a spillover of 15 to 20 degrees in either direction. So while we can train here, and here, right? It's not always necessary unless you're getting the extreme ends of that angle, in which case the 15 to 20 degree doesn't reach. Does that make sense? So in that regard, if you need to get those for whatever you're training, if your training actually requires you to be strong at these angles, then yeah, you're gonna have to add another set with those extra angles so you can get strong at those angles. Usually, training in mid-range, you're going to be fine because you're going to get the spillover here and here regardless. But as far as like training schedule, it is going to increase the time if that's what you meant. Uriel Tobiah, what up? If you try to perform some feat of strength, how do you bend a French wrench? I don't know. I'm not strong enough to do that. I'll be honest with you. I have a friend who only trains with Isochain. He was able to bend it. Yo, I love to hear stories like that. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. I've never tried to bend a wrench. I feel like I'm not strong enough to do that yet. I feel like I'd have the power everywhere else except here, which is why I've been working so hard on my grip strength in the other room. You could screen record your live stream and collect portions of it for shorts. Maybe. Oh, you mean for what I said earlier? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got to do that. Got mine on March 1st. Was surprised it came so early. Enjoying it so far. I love this. I love the IsoMax compared to the Isochain. Here's the thing: for those that have purchased the Isochain, this is going to be there's so much content I have to cover with this IsoMax. If you just purchased the Isochain, don't feel like you got cheated. You didn't. Isochain is a fantastic device. Here's what you're losing out on. All you're losing out on is the ability to switch quickly for straps. It is very, very convenient and very fast to switch straps on the IsoMax. The base plate is better. It's lighter. It's a polymer base. It doesn't move, like, because it has like these little rubber things on the bottom. I don't know if anybody else has slipped and busted their ass on IsoMax. I think I did that in the short too, where I slipped after I finished doing the calf raise or whatever. This is a solid bar. It just feels sturdier. Something that it's kind of hard to really demonstrate over a video, but once you feel it in your hand, I mean, this is really solid. Not that this is bad. It's fine. But, I mean, this is really solid. I don't know if you can see the difference here. So, IsoMax on the bottom, Isochain on the top. Honestly, this is one of the things that I really like. And it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like nitpicky or not, but with the Isochain, I've been so used to for the last 2 years, my clients and anybody I have over for parties, I tell them like, hey, make sure that the display is facing at that 45-degree angle, which you could tell kind of like confuse them a little bit, because it's all about that loading ring. If that loading ring is pointed out at this way and they start to pull on, it's going to warp it and break it, right? So it always had to be at this angle here. You see how it's at that angle? You don't have to worry about that anymore because it just comes straight down and display just is straight up. You see that? So you see the ring is coming straight down like this, and the display is literally up. It should have been like that in the beginning, to be honest, but it is what it is. And this is why advancements are made, because we learn from the mistakes of the previous unit, which is fine. I'm really liking the rechargeable battery, because getting those AA batteries out of the Isochain bar was a bitch. How is your progress on crushing an apple? I don't know. I haven't tried it. I have one upstairs, but it's the Granny Smith apple, and I really like those. I really want to eat it. I don't want to crush it. But maybe I'll make a short if there's like an extra apple. Like the Red Delicious ones, I'm not really a fan of. So maybe I'll just try and crush it. The straps for the IsoMax are the, oh my God, my lower back is really tight. The straps for the IsoMax are the same as the ones used for gymnast rings and have a 1,600-pound weight bearing. Holy shit, really? Wow. What's the chain? Wow. Yeah, there ain't nothing getting through that. I purchased some on Amazon for $30 and converted my Isochain using these straps. Let's get the likes up, guys. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Having the numbers on the straps is awesome for consistency, as well as speeding up the change from exercise to exercise. Yes, it is. It was already fast enough, but the fact that we don't have to, I think Dragon Door kind of understood when we had to have a video on taping up your chain links every 5 chain links, just to make sure we weren't like 1, 2, 3. It's like, dang, it kind of takes away from it a little bit, doesn't it? But oh my God, the strap numbers are just beautiful. So all you need to do now is take the time one day to figure out where your straps are for each exercise. Write it down in your notebook. You know, so like it'll say RDL S1, hack S1, row S7, calf raise S8, shrug S8, you know, chest press S10. It's great. I mean, not that you couldn't do that with the Isochain. You just put CL, chain link 10, chain link, you know, and that's good, but you still got to count it. Now you just look at it. And it's those little nitpicky things that don't seem like they're a big deal are going to shave minutes off your session. If you're doing anything like the Promethean or the freaking burn count, every second counts, because those exercises suck. Not in a bad way, like they are hard and you just want to be done with it. So if you don't have to do anything extra on top of it, then you don't want to. Is the circumference of the bar of the new bar small? No, it's bigger. It's bigger than the old one, yo. No, if you can see it. So, okay. So as far as the handle part, that is the same. This, like the big chunky part with all the tech in it, that is big. Can you see that? Can you? I don't know if you can. It's kind of hard to. It is bigger. You see how like bulkier the IsoMax one is up top, whereas the Isochain is definitely bulkier. But it's fine. It doesn't feel clunky at all. It feels like really solid. And I like that. I like that they did that. Chris, do you use the rise time in each isometric hold? Can you make a video about it? Yes, I can. I think I had mentioned rise time in a video, but it hasn't gotten its own video. So what Uriel is referring to for rise time is the first couple seconds in your 6-second contraction, where you're heading towards generating peak force. So rise time goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, peak force 5, 6, and then there's a drop. So the last 2 seconds are usually where like the peak force comes from, right? So you'll hear like nothing, 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 beep, 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 and then it's just a slow decline because we can't infinitely contract that maximal force. That's just not how the body works, if that makes sense. So yeah, I can definitely make a video on that. Can take to work and use my 30 minutes of my break to do a full workout. Is it possible? Yes, absolutely, it's possible. And it's going to be quieter too. I'm trying to do the I'm trying to do the hyperbolic time chamber to get more results for less time. Yo, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. Yeah. You got 30 minutes to do an IsoMax session. You could get a nice 3x6 session in there. 6x6, you might be stretching it. And you might only be able to do like 4 exercises. Usually when I train clients online on the Isochain, when we do 6x6 outside of like the small talk in between changing chain links, a 6x6 session with the small talk, about 30 minutes. You can get a 5th exercise in if we were just all about the business and we just didn't talk to each other, but that would be a weird session. So as far as trainer client, if that makes sense. But if it's just you could probably squeeze in a 5th 6x6, and you got to be moving. But it is going to be a lot easier though. So you just got to make sure that you program yourself so that you are moving up or down the straps, and you're having exercises that have similar, I was about to say chain link, similar strap numbers. Hey Chris, I'm considering Jens. I'm considering to purchase the IsoMax. Just not sure about the stability of the platform. After I saw your short about the hack squat where you almost fell forward. Yeah, that was my fault for leaning too far forward. Yeah, so Jens, I had mentioned earlier about the structure of the base plate. So I really think that it's the same as the Isochain base plate, where there's going to be some give over time. But I really don't think that is anything to worry about. Now, here's what I'm going to play devil's advocate. All right. Because I don't want people to think, oh, he's just saying that I'm an affiliate. So for those that OG subscribers, you know what I'm about to say, right? But for those that are newer to the channel, I originally made the NoLimitSquad channel to expose Dragon Door if they made a crap product, because I was planning on using the Isochain to its fullest potential. You know, they were advertising Bruce Lee and everything. So I'm just like, yo, this is what he did. This is what he did to get strong. All right. And if they sold me a bullcrap product, everybody's going to know about it. But it ended up being that the Isochain was the real deal, you know? So it's the same thing here, you know? So even with the affiliate thing going on, right, I'm not going to be out here promoting misinformation. I would totally feel better if you asked John about the structure of the base plate. I'm still on, this is only my 5th day using it, so I'm still gathering information. That's why I really wanted to take time to make a in-depth IsoMax review. I didn't want to just drop it in 2 days after using it for 2 days. I feel like that's not enough time to come up with a really in-depth one, if that makes sense. But so here's what I would say. It's just opinion only. So far, I feel that the IsoMax base plate is just fine. I feel like it's actually a little sturdier. I think that over time, just like the Isochain base plate, it is going to be a little bit warped, but I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be like, oh my God, like I spent money on this. Like, look at it's like a freaking boomerang. I really don't think it's going to get to boomerang status, if that makes sense. So just my opinion. I am totally transparent. Take my opinion with a grain of salt, seriously. But definitely go to the Facebook page and ask John about what he thinks. I'd be interested in knowing myself. You are quicker in the time chamber, yo, facts. Personally, I don't have the Isochain. I just got a strap from Gymnastic Rings, a porch spring, and a pipe from hardware store, and I'm satisfied. I can always check my progress by trying to lift some weights. Facts. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, there's nothing wrong with the OG Isochain. I made one in anticipation for the Isochain in 2020. I got stronger with it. I bent the freaking bar with it. So OG Isochain works. It's just that when you have something, excuse me, sorry. When you have something where you can measure it, you know, when you can measure the force, though, that is really difficult to beat as far as progression. We can go into things blindfolded for sure, but it just is what it is. When you have something you can measure, it's just better. Um, did you have the two Steve Justa books? I do not. I do not have the Steve Justa books yet. Can you lay down on your back, hook your legs under the bar, and perform a leg raise with the ISO bar pushing up? So I'm trying to imagine that. Hold on. Can you lay down on your back, hook your legs under the bar, and perform a leg raise with the ISO bar? I don't know. I did a Isochain video with the leg raise about 6 months in, and it works. I definitely felt it in my lower abs, but the setup was really cumbersome, which is why, and I can totally understand why I didn't really catch on. I'm assuming yes, and probably the same way that I set up the leg raise before. I was wondering if you could do a bench press with the IsoMax. Yeah, man. Yes, there's gonna be a video on that for sure. So, um, I'll bring the bench in, and then you guys are gonna see that video on the bench press. I will say though that doing the chest press on the floor is amazing. It really does feel like bench. It does. They did a fantastic job with that. Doing that. If this wasn't a strap and this was the freaking, oh my god, this would be painful trying to do what I did earlier with that chest press. There's just no way that was getting under my lat. Just not happening. Can I buy just the plate and the strap? I believe so. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they sell it separately just yet. So I would go to the Facebook group and ask. But to my knowledge, right now, I don't know. With 6x6 rest is only 20 seconds, so with the Promethean, it's less than 30 minutes. Bet, yeah, do that on your break. What is your opinion on the load mechanism of the spring to the strap in terms of preventing cortical inhibition? This is one of the things where I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to figure that out because the whole thing of the excuse me, the whole thing of the loading reflex was the spring, right? That was the whole point, right? So then how are we getting loading reflex without a spring? So these are the questions that like you, I am still trying to figure out myself. So until, like, I don't want to be the person to be just giving an answer and then it be the wrong answer. So I'm going to say that I am not sure, but I am looking to figure it out myself. So we're all kind of in the same boat in that regard. I have not by the way, I have not watched Red Delta Project's IsoMax review. So he might mention that. I don't know if he did or not, but he might. So I would definitely go check his review after you guys finish the live stream. I actually am going to myself. Or later after I watch Creed 3. Anybody watching Creed 3 today? I know. What is your opinion? Oh, it said that. Oh, they're responding to themselves. I almost lost balance once too. It was my own fault. I think we all have in some point. I would say the only thing the chain platform has over the Max is back and forth width. Just focus on foot plate. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You're correct. Jeremy, you're correct. I wanted to tell you guys. There are certain exercises that I didn't bother to have a wide foot placement on, like the calf raise or the shrug, because those forces where we're getting multiple hundreds of pounds in. This base plate does not like that, and it is very difficult to get it back in without it looking like all messed up. You should see the one that I have for my clients. It's definitely a sharper angle, right? So what I do for calf raise and shrug on the Isochain base plate is I always bring my feet in close. So my foot is here and my foot is here. notice that I didn't do that on the IsoMax, right? So of course you got the little bit of the base plate warping, which is fine. All right, but I was out here and it felt natural. I didn't feel like I was gonna snap it. With this, if I tried to do that with my feet wide, you can notice a severe bend in the Isochain base plate. This is not me being disrespectful. This is not like talking crap on it. It just, that's reality. I have shorts showing you guys. It's like, oh man, it's kind of boomeranging up there. And the same thing with the seated row that I did earlier. On that is not happening. That is not happening on the Isochain. It's gonna get bent. All right, so I was forced to bring my feet closer, all right, so that it wouldn't bend the plate. Because the wider your feet are, and you start pulling multiple 100 pounds on the Isochain base plate, that base plate is gone. I mean, not right away, of course, but I mean it's gonna get bent. Getting my feet placement is easier with the pattern on the Max. Same thing you noticed or not? Yes, yes. For the exact reason I just explained. Yes, they aren't selling separate components till May. I asked. Okay, but they will be. I might get an extra one just in case. You know, I don't know. Floor press with the strap gave me huge bruises on my back. Now I use a thick pillow and I am okay. Holy crap! With the strap? Oh, okay. Dang, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Maybe over time I might get a bruise too. I don't. Strap flexes ever so slightly to prevent the strain. You should do Isochain versus chest expander review. And I know that one, the chest expander. I would do it. I would do that. I'm something to look forward to. I'm gonna do a Bullworker IsoMax review. I did the Bullworker Isochain, but these are a little different. My bad traditions. I meant to say yes. I'm going to watch Creed 3 on digital bootleg. You're right. In the book, it mentions that you can do isometric training on off days from traditional resistance training. Can this hinder full recovery? It depends. It depends on what your workout. I hate giving it depends answers because they're annoying. Trust me, I get it. But it does. It depends on what your workout program is in the weight room, and it depends on what you do for ISO for overcoming ISO on the off day, right? And the only reason I say that is because of CNS fatigue. You gotta be careful of CNS fatigue. So, for example, let's say if you were doing a PPL split and your workout 6 days a week. So you got push pull legs, Monday push, Tuesday pull, Wednesday leg, Thursday push, Friday pull, Saturday legs, off Sunday. And your PPL split was like 90 minutes to 2 hours long. And you try and throw a 6x6 in that, you're gonna hit CNS fatigue for sure. Because that's a lot of freaking volume in the gym, and that's fine. The gym volume is fine, but then you're trying to throw 6x6, and y'all saw me just get, so I just did a 1x6 for only 8 exercises. So 6x6, I mean, I'm sextupling the freaking effort, and I'm gonna be smoked, and so my body's just not gonna be able to recover. So if you're doing that, then what I would do is I would just I would lower the amount of reps on the isometric exercises, and it's hard to give a concrete number on that because I don't know what the strength training is. When I train my clients, it's easy for me to tell because I know what they're doing outside of the isometric stuff. But it just it just has to be that balance. If you want a personal example, right? I work out 5 times a week. I do a pseudo PPL split where I do legs twice a week, and I do chest and bi, back and tri, and shoulders, of which each of the upper body day routines I have abs in them. So 3 upper bodies and 2 lower bodies is what I do every week. 2 days off, and every day I do a 1x6, and that combination of exercises just seems to work well for me. Nothing has gotten in the way. When I did the Springfield Frog, oh my god, that was PTSD, yo. and another 6x6 program earlier in the channel's life. I did hit CNS fatigue and all my lifts went down. Didn't happen right away. It happened after like 3-4 weeks. I'm just like, yo, what is going on? I slept well. Like my eating was good. Like what the heck? CNS fatigue. So you just got to be careful about that. We'd love for you to try the Isokinator. It's tough. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Hey Chris, gonna try Drew Bay's TSC full body workout to experiment. 90 seconds, one set to failure. Yo, that sounds like misery, yo. What do you think? 3 days per week, dude. Dan, good luck. Not in a negative way. I mean, that just it'll work. I would full body workout to experiment. 90 seconds, one set. Oh God, 3 days per week. Yeah, you're gonna get some results for sure. I'll go for it. Go for it, Dan. Just got done watching Red Delta review and saw your live. You missed it. But you can go back. I'm about to cut it in about 3 minutes, anyways. We're coming up on an hour, and my dog is outside crying. Chest expander, back press is a hidden gem, overlooked exercise. There's so many of these like OG isometric exercises. One of the things I wanted to do was review the iso flow, where you like pull out like that. That is a very good exercise. There's other things that you can do with it for sure. I really like this one. I haven't even got a chance to cover it, and I feel bad because there's so much I want to cover. I don't even think you guys realize, and I'm limited to 2 times a week because that's all my editor can handle, and I don't have the time to edit like I used to, which is why I offloaded it to him. But hopefully I can get 3 soon. Three. I would like to go back to 3 videos a week, to be honest, because there's the shorts are just to show you guys. The No Limit shorts are for 2 reasons. One, to show you guys progression, right? That's for the subscribers, right? And then 2 is to get people that are not really familiar with OI, to get them potentially intrigued or interested in this style of training, because for those of us, I mean, we know what it is, but like there are millions of people that have no idea what this training is. They think that we're trying. My favorite comment is like, "Man, I thought you was gonna fly off into space, man." It's just like, sure, dude. I guess that's how physics works. But yeah, so like, but it's genuine intrigue, and so they want to come in and really figure out like what's going on, and then they see Bruce Lee, and then they see a guy carrying a horse on their back, and it's just off to the races, and they just want to learn more. So anyway, that's what the shorts are for. If you guys are ever not interested, just wondering, it's like, why does he post a short every day? Just to get more exposure out to the No Limit Squad channel, so they can go to. Hopefully, this is what I'm hoping works. They go to the isometric exercise science playlist and start getting educated properly there. But anyway, guys, I hope that you guys got massive value from this live stream. Again, I am really sorry that things didn't work out the way that I planned. We were supposed to have a video Tuesday and Friday this week, and like I said, my editor, if you're just joining in now, my YouTube editor is going through something right now in life, and he had messaged me earlier this morning saying like, hey, something came up that's really urgent that needs my attention. I apologize. As soon as I get back, I'm going to work on your videos. Definitely wasn't intentional. And I responded, I'm just like, hey, I totally understand. That's just life is just being life. I get it. You know, we've all been there. So yeah, it is what it is. So like I said, I'm going to try my best to get a video in for you guys before he gets back to work on the 5 videos that I sent him to work on. So no problem, Jens. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will have a video out as soon as freaking possible. I will see you next time. Peace.